Well, I am also in the industry. I sell African safaris. And if you've ever hunted Africa, you know the quality of 5-star lodges in Africa. So when I met Rob, had an opportunity to go out and hunt at Gsell's. And I was very surprised to find a place like Africa in Pennsylvania. 5-star lodge, accommodations are far beyond anything I ever expected. I've hunted Texas where we stay in little shacks, plywood. This far exceeds it. Food is incredible. And then I had brought 4 friends of mine that I had met hunting mule deer in Wyoming. And they're from the car industry. So we went there, and these 4 guys, also hunters, so there were 5 of us hunting. And to get out there the first day and see the terrain and the amount of animals that are there, it's just a beautiful place. You never would think that you'd find this in Pennsylvania. Close to home, easy to get in and out of. Like I said, accommodations are great. So we get out there, we start going. That week, we didn't shoot anything smaller than a 193, which was absolutely phenomenal. We had a gentleman with us who was ill with cancer, and it was very nice to be able to see him live out his dream. He shot a deer that was so wide. It was absolutely beautiful. So it's just an incredible place. Food accommodations are wonderful. The staff is impeccable. The guides really know the terrain. They know what's out there. You would never feel like you were hunting in what in the industry is known as high fence. You don't feel that. There's so many ravines and valleys and hills and just the pine trees and everything. It's just gorgeous, especially when it snows. Actually, it's very easy. You can take the main highway. They're about a half hour off the main highway. So that's good. As far as flying in, I would think that if you flew in, you would fly into Harrisburg. And probably from Harrisburg, it would be an hour drive. So in and out is very easy. Yeah, well, we saw the deer that I ended up harvesting. We saw him with a couple of other bucks. And Rob had mentioned that was the one he had eyeballed for me. And we actually started stalking him. We stalked him down a ravine. He went up the other side. We kind of headed him off at the pass. And he was standing there with 2 other. And Rob told me which one he wanted me to harvest. And I said, really? And he's, yeah, really, shoot that deer. So we shot the deer. And as I was walking up to it, it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time we were all done and we scored him, he wet scored at 307 and 5/8.
Oh, wow.
So a dream deer for me, I never in my life thought. And of course, I cried. But it was a wonderful experience, absolutely wonderful. My clients that I sent there, I sent 4 clients, loved it, absolutely loved it. They are booking to go back. I've sent 3 other friends there also, same experience. They love it, they will go back in a heartbeat.